All right, we're here. Boss Battle Games. This is the arcade I've been talking about on the live channels. We're going to go in and check it out. Let's go. All right, guys. They do have video games you can buy here as well. GameCube, decent selection considering this is an arcade. They got a bundle here. GameCube and Game Boy Player. That's actually not a bad deal. $380 for that. The Game Boy Player alone is going to cost you $200. And this is the Platinum, so that's kind of sick. And we have some PS2, PS3, and PS4. How they keep everything separated is kind of nice. I like how they label them on the sides, so you don't always have to ask. Not all of them. But then we have Xbox on this side here. And some DS wrapped up in there too a little bit. Decent little selection right as you walk in. Also got some original Xbox on the left side of the case here. Everything or Nothing, baby. That's a great Bond game. Ninja Gaiden. Tony Hawk. Mercenaries is a lot of fun, guys. $10, that's a lot of fun. And then just some pretty common ones, honestly. And they got a Wii down here. And then we got a Sega Saturn down here. $245 for the bundle. That might be one of the better deals I've seen, to be honest. Also got some OG PlayStation in here. Looks like they got a lot of Final Fantasy. Lunar 2 there. $120. They got some heavy hitters in here. Some Genesis loose. And we got some box Genesis as well. And then some more consoles. PS4 Pros and Slims down here. We found some Game Boy, guys. Check it out. There's Pokemon right at top. There's some Mega Man. I've got some Mega Man fans out there. Mortal Kombat. Indiana Jones. Tom and Jerry. We got some Looney Tunes. Couple Tom and Jerry in this one. That one has potential to go home today. Tiny Toons, Babs, Big Break, and then another Tiny Toons. Possibilities, guys. And we got the racing section here. Plenty more. Some of the classics, especially from my childhood, was the Cruisin' Exotic, the San Francisco Rush, and the heavy classic Crazy Taxi. That is a awesome arcade right there. And there's some more racer ones, a little more obscure over here. Never heard of this one, Dirty Driving. I know the cars do all kinds of weird different stuff in this one, and they're really different style cars. Look at all the crazy lights. I love it, love it. And then this one is this one's from overseas. It's a little bit more realistic, if I have to say. And it's got a story with it, which is interesting. And then the big buck world, for all you hunting fans out there you go. Get bucked up. And then this is the kind of Dance Dance Square, big Dance Dance Revolution setup here. This one is called 2023 Phoenix. Pump it up. On the other side is the Dance Dance Revolution. Never played this one. Looks interesting. And then it looks like we had a sports square kind of here in the middle. It's kind of the sports square, NBA Jam. He's heating up, indeed. And some NFL Blitz along with NBA Showtime. Kind of a combination arcade, which is very cool. Rampage, played a bunch of this one. Mrs. Thumbs and I have gone through this in a couple barcades and just kicked its ass. That's a fun game to play together. And then look at this big dog. Oh my gosh, this is a beast. This is one, speaking of beast, X-Men. This is one of the coolest arcades. Very, very, very cool. Enormous. This thing's enormous. It's like monstrous, like huge. I don't know. Like this thing's like 6 foot wide by 6 foot deep. Crazy. And now we're getting into the goats right here. Some of my dead favorites here. Turtle 4-player. Man, I would love to have that in my house. Holy crap. And then we got The Simpsons. I dumped so much money, so much of my family's money into this thing. It's a little bit of a shame it's kind of tore up. A little bit of a shame there. But I guess that happens after all these years. What a fun arcade, though. Always reminds me of going to the grocery store with my family when I was younger. And we got Gauntlet here, the Dark Legacy, and Primal Rage, and Beastiarizer. You have to help me out on that one, I don't know. Also, not familiar with this one either. And we got Captain Commando. It's like another beat 'em up. A lot of beat 'em ups for sure. And then they also just have consoles connected, guys. So you can come in here and play the 64. I believe that is the Switch connected over there. I think you have to ask for controllers for that one. And then we got some enormous CRTs all set up. Got some Sonic with some Genesis going, some Super Nintendo connected here. These are enormous. These are at least 35 to 36 inch TVs. They probably weigh 500 pounds. Hooked up with some PlayStation and I believe Xbox. So yeah, they got all kinds of options you guys can play here. We got a Guitar Hero. Never got into that one for arcade. But again, the place is huge. Try to give you guys like a big once over. It is very large and in charge. Lots and lots to do, lots and lots to play. And it's an all-day arcade. You pay one fee and you just come in and play. Even the pinball, they just give you tokens. Definitely a very cool arcade. A lot to do in here. And again, the price is great. 4 of us got in today for 45 bucks. So I don't know if they were doing like a buy 3, get 1 free or something, but typically it's like 15 bucks a person. So definitely give it a look. If you're in the Indianapolis area, I recommend coming and checking out this place. It's real cool. Real cool, very affordable. And you can stay all day. They're open like 12 to 8 or 9, something like that. Recommend coming and checking out this place here, Boss Battle Games, Castleton Mall, Indianapolis, Indiana.